welcome to a brand new episode of Rants with Dez, aka Dez Rant. Happy Wednesday through Tuesday. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock, night, morning, afternoon, and evening. Good times are had by all. Half-ass, a week ago today, everything legitimately changed. Because we're not only in just a political war here in the States, we're also in a spiritual war. By the way, being I'm at 99 subscribers, I'll be promoting this the whole live. I have it on my sheet. See, I got my sheet right here. I have it actually between every segment that I'll be doing all about Charlie Kirk. The fact is, last week when I went live on this night, when I found out about Charlie, I was pretty bad shape. I think just like everybody else was. And this morning, my title was the temperature has changed or something like that, and it actually has. People say to me, Dez, you should not be talking like that. I'll be talking a little more about that once I start getting people on here. I'm by myself right now. So, Lemon Juice Challenge, good times. By the way, my thing is, if I make 100 subscribers tonight, get that 100 mark tonight, I will be doing a shorts afterwards, because tomorrow night I will be doing this. And if I can get 10 more subscribers on that shorts, I'll be drinking this whole damn bottle. And it'll be a few minutes before I actually do it, just to get more people on, and so they can share the shit out of it. Turns out, 0 calories. I'll be reading all the label the whole time, the whole enchilada. Quite frankly, the whole enchilada. So that's the push. That is the push. I mean, it's actually 32 ounces of sourness. I won't be downing it. I'll be doing it in I'm doing it for you, and I'm also doing it for me, because I always like to make an ass of myself, because I'm good at it. I'm good at doing that. But at the end of the day, we're here to actually, we're 1 subscriber away from doing the lemon juice challenge. And like I said, if we get up to 110 subscribers before tomorrow night when I do this, I'll be drinking the whole damn bottle. And the thing about when it comes to this bottle, it's actually not bad for you. We'll be getting to the whole, I wanted to wait till people were coming on before I started. But there's 0 calories, 0 total fats. I'll be reading this whole thing while we're waiting for people to come on. So tomorrow night, if we get up to 100, like right now we're at 99 subscribers, if we get to 110 by tomorrow, when I do this, if we make that 100 mark. Yes, I'm doing plugins. I don't even care. It's all about, doing the one thing. It is what it is. I will be doing the whole bottle tomorrow night. So it's up to you, the people. Do you want Des to just do 10 shots? Or do the whole bottle? And right now, after every 50 right now, until I get to 500, I'll be doing something silly. Because you know what? It's all about promoting your channel one way or the other, and this is silly, and I don't care. Quite frankly, it is what it is. So this morning I went live at 5:30 in the morning, Central Time. I had totally forgot that I set my alarm for 5:30 until it went off. I'm like, that's right, son of a bitch. I did it for one reason. Howdy, howdy. I did it for one reason. I wanted to do a thing, one last live prior to the whole incident what happened last week. Because tonight is all about the aftermath 1 week later. And the live was called "The Temperature Has Changed" or something like that. And I got a message actually that said, Des, should be more like Jesus. You do remember Jesus went to a temple and actually flipped over a bunch of tables, right? He was not always that tame character. He was that guy that actually had to do something once. I'm actually doing pretty good. How about you? Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. When it comes to the temperature, first and foremost, I am not saying go and hurt somebody. The thing I'm trying to say is this. If you feel that your life's on the line, you got every right to defend yourself. The temperature that I am actually talking about is not you going out there and hurting somebody that's a leftist, especially. Because let's be honest, it's a right. Everybody knows I'm conservative. Everybody knows I'm a Trumper. I don't wear the Trump stuff anymore on here. I still wear my Trump stuff out there. I don't need to wear it on here anymore because at the end of the day, Trump has done everything that he can. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Good times. The fact is, I enjoy doing this. That's why I plan on doing this a lot more often, actually. And yeah, that sometimes I'm later than planned because I was going to go live between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, and it never happened. And I was like, shit. But I'll go live later. The temperature has changed. And at the end of the day, I'm not okay with it. We on the right have always been that side of letting things go. We would back away. It's like, not our time. It's not our time. But when they actually assassinate, they kill off one of the most peaceful people that actually just wanted to have discussions with people, whether on the same side or not, because there's a lot of people that said they loved him, but at the same time didn't believe everything he said because everybody got their own opinions on shit. Let's be honest. It's one of those things where it's like bloody hell. And that's what made it fun. And this fucker, first and foremost, I'll never say his name. First off, I don't have it memorized because I don't want it memorized in my head. This son of a bitch killed him because of his boyfriend. First and foremost, those guys are faggots. They're gay. Because as of right now, the one that's transitioning is still a dude. But the left is like, you can't say that. You want to bet? He is gay with another man. I grew up on a farm. I don't live on a farm anymore, but at the same time, I grew up on a farm. But when you chop a bull's balls off, does it become a heifer then a cow? No, it actually becomes, yeah, you can a little bit. Let me just finish my whole analogy here. It doesn't become a heifer and then a cow. It becomes a steer, which is delicious meat that we eat. Good old steer meat. Good old beef. It's what's for dinner. By the way, I'm going to start doing more questions of the day after this whole bullshit is done. Hopefully, it's one of the last times. I know it won't be the last time I talk about it, but it's been boom, boom, boom. Yes, you can please ask a question. I'm going to keep talking about the bull thing because there's a lot of bullshit involved here. I would never say, quite frankly, and people tell me. So, the fact is, at the end of the day, a bull that gets his balls chopped off becomes a steer. Still a male. Still a male. Really? Oh, man. No, you shut up, brother. Actually, I never know if you, I probably should not even identify you because you're probably a son of a nutcracker. The fact is, people like you are the problem with the world. It's one of those things where I feel sorry for you, actually. I really do. But the fact is, you're always going to have these faggots that are going to come on here. And when you have a platform, you gotta expect that. Instagram actually is not that bad for having a platform because everybody on there is usually decent, not pieces of shit. So, ooh, this fucking cunt that shot me. I can't get over this. Oh man, yes. Yes, they are. Congratulations. You see things. Hey, everybody. He sees things. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. Yeah, look at that. And they're also not together. I love this. Oh man. So I'm going to continue on. When I'm talking about the temperature, like I said, I'm talking about only if you're actually being threatened. That's called common sense. I don't, and we do not need to go to the left's fucking rhetoric of actually calling them all Nazis. Actually, they're more so commies. The left's a bunch of commies. I would never say it, but the left, horrible commies, terrible people, terrible people. They want to kill the Jews. Did you hear that? They want to, actually, they want to kill conservatives. They want to kill conservatives. You know why? Because we do not actually believe what they do. We don't believe that a boy can be a girl and a girl can be a boy. So lowering down the temperature, no, it's not going to happen. You guys are willing to actually destroy the fabric of what actually is America. And yet, you dumb fucks don't get it. Not you that actually enjoy this show. I'm talking about like the freaking son of a gun that's actually doing this. I'm actually enjoying this because I know I'm going to get more and more of this crap as the platform gets a little bit bigger. And I'm okay with it. It's one of those things, at the end of the day, it happens. When you do something like this, you know you're going to have people like that out there. So lowering the temperature, I'm not going to do that. But I'm also not going to do any violence unless it's actually come upon me. That's basically common sense. We're not the same. Okay, I think I've covered the temperature part because when I had that message, be more like Jesus, we are half-ass being like Jesus, meaning we're not trying to do this shit. It's the left that is actually making us become, what's the best word the best word I could say is not a liberal, because liberals are the scum of the earth, and they are actually a terrorist group. They really are. And I don't like them. I don't respect them. If you're a Democrat, but you're leaning more middle, I can tolerate you because at least you still have common sense. You still have some morals left. Abortion all the way until the baby is born and even after the fact is what the left actually believes in. That is fucking sick. That is sick, but yet here we are. We're fighting a spiritual war. There's a reason why I said that. I'll be talking more about that a little bit later. By the way, once again, I'm going to do my plug-in. Like I said, once we had 100 subscribers, we were at 99 this morning. The fact is I don't know if anybody subscribed, and I won't know until later unless you say it. If I can get to 110 by tomorrow but probably, I'll say 9 o'clock tomorrow night, I'll be drinking this whole damn bottle. If it's only 100, less than 110, it'll just be 10 shots. So let's get it up to 110, son of a bitch. And if you enjoy this stuff, please like, share, all that good stuff, and subscribe to the channel. Sharing is caring, and share the shit to Karens out there because, you know what, they don't like me either. And I don't care that they don't like me. I like me. And I think you guys like me. Otherwise, you'd still not be watching this show right now. The fact is, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, where do we go from here? We're done with that first part. That's a good question. We have, since I'm actually going to bring these new two topics at hand together. Where do we go from here and influencers on other platforms, because at the end of the day, this is where it got interesting to me. Where we go from here, I saw that throughout the whole week. People that didn't talk politics are now talking politics. They're talking about Charlie Kirk, how devastated they were, and they should be, and they still are, let's be honest. Where do we go from here? We're warriors now. We have to keep fighting. Did that son of a bitch think when he actually ended Charlie's life, did he actually think that was going to be the end of a fight, you open up the floodgates of anybody that was maybe contemplating, religious stuff or political stuff, and first off, they made him a martyr, and number two, people woke up. They're like, well, son of a bitch, the left is actually that evil? Yeah, they are. So where do we go from here? That part is time will tell. But for the fact is we have so many influencers out there that don't talk politics, that don't talk religion type of stuff. Now that they are, isn't that fantastic? This was always been my platform. News, current events type of thing. The fact is I've been talking about this for a week, and the Zariska one been a little bit more than a week. But the fact is, yeah. At the end of the day, where the hell do you see us as a country? Where do you see us as a society, actually, to be honest? Because when it comes down to the whole bullshit and rhetoric of it all, if we keep going down this nasty road, I'm not even going to call it a rabbit hole, because that's for more so other stuff. Conspiracy theorists. Where do you see America in 10 years if we keep going down this hole? America will implode from the inside out. Once again, a man that just wanted to have discussions with people in general. So where do we go from here? In reality, time will only tell. And the fact is, when it comes down to it, I think we'll go down the right path yet. I think there's enough common sense out there. But the fact is, who knows? Who really knows if we actually have what it takes to go down that right path? I like to hope so. I like to pray we can. I like to think that this is just a nasty son of a bitch for a bumpy road that we're on right now, because Zariska being stabbed in the train, nobody comes to her aid. Charlie Kirk being shot in front of all those people. Either way, Charlie Kirk being killed, assassinated, but then he gets shot in front of all those people and on camera, so everybody got to see his death. Today there was a few shootings. I think it was today, right? Or it was either today or yesterday. There was a few cops that were shot. I think there was one or two that were killed. The fact is, nobody gives a shit about justice anymore. So where do we go from here? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I put it this way: as long as we are on the side of justice, as long as we're on the side of righteousness, as long as we're on God's side, we're in a holy war just as much as we are actually on a political war. And it sucks, but the fact is, at the end of the day, that is what we are actually at. We are actually at that. So, for those influencers, though, God bless every last one of you. I mean, big platform, small platform, who gives a shit? This platform right here is not big. The fact is, I enjoy doing it. It's one of those things that's it's actually one of my passions. I won't lie. This, like I said, there was one this morning. That was like 11-minute one. This was already almost 20 minutes. I'm not even done with it yet. I got one more topic with the whole topics at hand. If I go live on Instagram, we'll be using all of them again. Good times are had by all. Oh, man. So, to the influencers out there that are actually doing it, that usually don't talk politics, I thank you. And we appreciate it. Because it's time, as Americans, to wake the hell up. Didn't even swear that time. Let's talk about the last part of this whole topic at hand, all about Charlie Kirk. By the way, once again, I'm going to do the plug-in. I know at this point nobody will be watching this far. Lemon juice challenge. And if I get to 100 subscribers by the end of this live, which we're at 99, I will be doing 10 shots. But there's a bonus. Wait, there's more. If we could get to 110 by 9 o'clock tomorrow night Central Time, I'll be doing the whole bottle. I won't down it like that, but I'll be doing like 32 fucking ounces, part of my French oui. So one of those things, you gotta do this stupid shit once in a while to actually get people to actually do it. Hell, when I did the apple cider vinegar, that was a bad idea. I took 6 shots of that shit, and hours later I was throwing up. I finished that beer after I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't have to drink anymore. So I'll do a more plug-in after I'm done with this part, because this is the fun one. Cancel culture. First and foremost, the left side blaming the right. Oh, cancel culture. Like a little mosquito. Where are your little mosquito? Where are your little, son of a nutcracker that's kind of... We're not coming after you. We're just, You want to be retarded? All right. Well, send it to your work. That's how we roll, bitches. So, anywho. Before I get to the fun one, which actually just happened, I think it was today or yesterday. One of those, I think it was today, actually. But after the people celebrating Charlie Kirk's passing, the assassination, you had all these sons of bitches out there, like dancing in the streets. Hell, there was one son of a bitch that actually was running through a memorial, and just a whole lot of freaking bullshit for a man giving his opinion, wanting to have a conversation. He did nothing wrong, and he was always kind. So these assholes out there decide to actually celebrate his death. The fact is, you know what? You deserve to lose your job, sweetheart. I don't even give a shit if you're a Karen, or I guess in the man's version, you're a Dave. Because I guess they always call the right-hand man Dave, I guess. I think it's funny, because that's close to my name, but not quite. So it turns out Jimmy Kimmel decided to actually weigh in on this whole thing after this past week. I think it was on Monday he made a comment where the right was actually trying to put everything to make the shooter a leftist, which he was. Go figure. Go fucking figure. The shooter was a leftist. I mean, he was gay. Either way. That's what makes it funny. And the one news reporter had to do an apology, which is funny as hell, because he had made the comments of, oh, this was such a romantic thing. No, somebody died, asshole. I did it for you. But Jimmy Kimmel, I'm not 100% sure if he's fired, but until further notice, he won't not be doing that show anymore. Isn't that awesome? We are slowly getting rid of those shows. I want people on there that are in the middle. The fact is, I don't give a shit if you make fun of the right, as long as you make fun of the left just as much. 50-50, bitches. You can't handle that. You can't host the show. Like, everybody knows I'm conservative. I'll make fun of some stuff that Trump does. Sometimes he does funny, stupid shit. At the end of the day, when all you do is attack the right, you deserve what you get. And when it comes to Charlie Kirk, the shit that he said about him on there, it was basically about the shooter. But still, it's embarrassing for him. and it's embarrassing for America. Jimmy Kimmel, bye. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. By the way, once again, if I'm at that 100 mark, I will be doing a shorts right after. And promoting for tomorrow night's Chug-a-Lug. Like I said, if I get up to 110 subscribers by tomorrow at 9, Dez has to do the whole thing. I don't make the rules. Quite frankly, I never make the rules. People tell me I would never make those rules. But look at this bottle. It's huge. 32 fucking ounces. Quite frankly, that's a lot of ounce. I think I'm done here. I think I did a half-assed decent job. I'm not going to wrap it or, do what I usually do because if we go live on Instagram. But left, once again, the temperature actually has changed because of you, your rhetoric. You guys celebrating? Stupid as hell. First and foremost, like I said, people on the right do not do violent shit unless you're provoked. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it legit. There's a reason why we're on the side of the right. There's a reason why we're on the side of the right. Because you know what? We use our freaking brain. I think I covered everything I need to. I took a nice deep breath and it felt good, actually. Once again, I love you guys. I do appreciate you guys. Until next time, peace out, and like always, happy holidays. Damn it.